those. Okay, let me start over. So the original website, Tapestry.io, is an intentional squeeze page used specifically for marketing purposes. You come here, you're intrigued, I can make money with my data. You really have two options. You can pre-register as a user, or you can sign up to be an affiliate. That is very intentional and very specific on purpose. You're intrigued, we want to pique your interest. The new website here will quickly link to the video, which I think many of you have all seen. Hopefully they can click on that video pretty quickly and get a pretty good understanding of what Tapestry actually is. From there, they can pre-register as a user, links to our terms and conditions, kind of 3 simple steps of how Tapestry works. The key for our success as a user and as an affiliate is to make this very simple. You don't have to do anything. There's no cash back. There's surveys if you choose, but the average consumer does not have to do surveys. You download, you agree to the terms, you sign up, you let it run, tell us how we should pay you, and it's off to the races. Works in the background, right? So our whole business is running in the background. We're very interested to see the points of interest the average consumer goes to around the United States and eventually the world. And clearly it's getting paid for living life as normal. Maybe you're a marketer, maybe you're an Uber driver, or DoorDash delivery person, a truck driver, or a stay-at-home mom. It doesn't matter. We want you to earn money for just living your life as normal. And for those who are entrepreneurial like yourself, they can click on this link and end up at the affiliate program, which exists right now. And just quotes here from just data, that we think are pretty important. We think this quote's pretty interesting. This was said probably about 10 years ago from Jared Delanier, and it's really important. It's computer scientists, you will get paid for your data. It is the future of this country. It's the future of the world. We're in a world right now where consumers are sharing cars, which, believe it or not, people thought would be impossible. We're sharing homes, living in other people's houses, and actually paying money to do that. Eventually, every consumer will share data, those who are interested in getting really paid for something that they've been historically been giving away for free. And they can sign up to join our newsletter here. They can join the affiliate program again. And here it links to our terms and conditions and privacy policy, which we can talk about, Chuck, if you like.
Well, why don't we see what the questions are, and we'll just answer the question and go through that. So if you have any questions whatsoever, please put them in. Walter, I see a couple here. It looks like somebody says, is the $99 for 1 year already done? It's not $99, it's $9.95. It's less than $10. And that's not done until the app goes live. So Walter, you want to give a quick, I tried to do it during the presentation, but you want to give a quick update on where we're at with the app and it going live?
Yeah, so we sent the app off to approval for Apple and Google, and we're actually waiting to hear back specifically from Apple for changes, questions. They have a whole terms of service of how we should build the app, and we want to make sure we did it exactly like they requested it. Once they come back to us with questions, potentially revisions, we'll work on that and then resubmit again. So the goal is waiting to hear back. We're pretty excited. That was submitted last week.
All right, that same person who was asking about that was asking about why does it show that I'm going to be charged next month when it's going to be 12 months? Here's how it works. We came up with that promotion kind of at the last minute, and instead of programming it into the system, we are doing it manually because we're only doing it until the app goes live. And so what happens is you sign up for your monthly subscription. You will see when you get your receipt that the next payment's due in 30 days, but we literally go into your back office and we suspend your monthly subscription for 12 months. So no one's paying until a year from when they sign up. So what you want to do as a leader is as you're enrolling new people, let them know that. Let them know that they will see that, but we will go in and we will suspend their monthly subscription for 12 months. So that's a great benefit. And Walter, thanks again for making that happen.
Absolutely.
How do I get a copy of the presentation? You need to join the Facebook group. So if you are a Tapestry affiliate, you simply go into your dashboard, your back office, and in your back office, underneath the video, you'll see a link to join the Facebook group. Join the Facebook group, and we've got all kinds of great tools out there. Danny Walker's doing a great job administering that site, making tools available, and this presentation and part of this Q&A will also be posted in that Facebook group. I see, Walter, you put the Facebook group in the chat, so That's the link you go to. What happens is you request to join the group. We check to make sure you're a Tapestry affiliate. Once we know you are, we accept you in the group. It's for Tapestry affiliates only, not prospects. Someone asked if there's a direct number that you can contact someone if you got an issue. What we prefer you do is submit a support ticket. So we've got documentation of your issue, and then one of our support staff will be getting back with you very, very quickly. If you want to get a hold of me personally, I am the affiliate manager. My phone number is 636-734-0497. I don't answer calls that I don't know the number, so you might want to text me first. Just let me know who you are, and I'll be glad to answer your call if I can be of help to you. Walter, we're getting a lot of woohoos on the new website. Congratulations to you and the team. Great job. You want to give everybody a quick update again on when you think that'll be live and active so we can set proper expectations?
Yeah, so we met yesterday and it was great meeting Danny and Chuck in person. I haven't seen them in a while. And we got some edits from them. They gave us some really good, concise criticism. So good stuff, though, that we're going to edit. And once those edits are made, we'll likely go live. I'm shooting for it's Friday afternoon, so probably Monday. So knock on wood, we can have this live by Monday.
Great. Monica Young asked a great question. If a person comes in as a user, later becomes an affiliate, kind of what happens to their users? Well, basically, when a user becomes an affiliate, all of the users that they had before, they're already getting paid $1 a month. So they're going to continue to get paid $1 a month on those people. They will start getting paid $1 a month on that second level going forward, not retroactive. So that's how that works. You do get the people that are already there. Stuart asks, does an affiliate make money or just a user? That's a great question. I think what you're talking about maybe is on your own data. And in this case, all of us will be users. We'll all install the app. You'll be assigned to the person who enrolled you if you're an affiliate, and you'll be one of their users. So all of us as users will get paid for our data. There are very few exceptions where one of us would not be a user. So we will all get paid for our data. And then when you become an affiliate, the only thing being an affiliate does is it pays you for that second level. So as a user, you get paid on level 1. As an affiliate, you get paid on levels 1 and 2. And then if you help us build a team, you bring in 10 affiliates, you rank advance to a super affiliate, it starts to get pretty exciting at that point with a 50% matching bonus. All right, Monica, I didn't read fun. I hope that answered your question anyway. Walter, I'll leave this technical question to you. Ann Swanson asked, does VPN need to be off at all times or just when leaving the house? You want to go ahead and answer that?
Yeah, so I think if you're a consumer right now using ExpressVPN or Norton VPN or someone like that, and you're really trying to protect your search queries, that really doesn't affect Tapestry. So Tapestry is a lot long based, so location analytics. So even if you had a VPN and you said you were in Tokyo, we would understand where you're actually based. So you can continue doing that. However, those who are in international markets that are trying to show up in the United States because that's where the app is live, we will also understand that they are still in an international market and not here in Chicago or St. Louis or wherever. Because the VPN really just works at the connectivity level. But once we start seeing movement, that's at the GPS satellite level, and we'll actually understand where that consumer actually is. I would say be patient. Our goal is to launch globally and being every geo, but we are going to start out in the United States only.
We got some great questions today, Walter.
Good.
Let's see. That actually rolled up on my lip. Any plans for additional presentations being done, maybe 2 per week, from Pamela? Pamela, let me address that. There are leaders on a team that are doing multiple presentations throughout the week. Some people like Alan, who is like our second or third super affiliate, he's literally having people over his home and he's showing the videos in his home. Walter and I plan on just doing 1 a week for the indefinite period, as long as I can keep him doing that with us. His main focus is on building the company, making sure the app works right, making sure the compensation plan works right, the back office. He's got a lot of hats he's wearing. So we pretty much steal him away for 1 hour a week for this call right here. We record it, and then it's available for you throughout that week. You can go back and get previous ones, or you can have the current one. But the plans are 1 a week. Great question, though. We've had that from many people. Stuart asks, users only make dollars on the app, correct? Or they make $1 on them sharing to others. Yes, users they make money on their own app, anywhere from $5 to $25. And they also make $1 per referral. So there will be a share feature in the app itself, and it'll be easy to use. All the people that they share that with, when those people use their link to sign up, they get paid $1 per month, even as a free user. That's incredible.
Yep.
All right, Joyce Morris has a great question for you, Walter. What's done with the data after it's collected?
Yeah, absolutely. So let's talk about what's collected, and then we'll talk about what it's done after it's collected. So what we're looking for is location signals. So right now, if you were to open up a weather app on your phone, you see a little triangle icon. That means that app is tracking your location. And generally that location is being derived by GPS, which is satellite, your cell service, AT&T, Verizon, or Wi-Fi if you're at your house. We understand that information, we collect it, we understand that that person's at McDonald's, a Costco, a Six Flags, they're at the airport. That interests us, and for our monetization standpoint, we anonymize it. So we don't know it's Joyce or Chuck or Ann or Walter. It's just a random ID who's at Costco. We monetize that event that this consumer is at that location, but you're not the only person at that location. There likely are hundreds, if not thousands of other people there at the same time. And that's what we're trying to show. So then we state this random ID grabbing location via GPS is at a Costco. Why aren't they at Sam's Club? Why aren't they at Menards or Lowe's or Home Depot? Clearly, the behavior of this consumer is attributed to Costco. And with our analytics, which is predictive analytics, we monetize that on behalf of that existing understanding of that device being at Costco. So that's how it works. It goes into a database, we do all the magic on it, and we monetize it. And when that happens, we pay you, the consumer. So this is not a new thing. It's been happening for decades on end. The key thing is we're doing it and being very transparent about it and paying you for it.
Great question from Ann here. Do the monthly earnings roll over to the next month if the minimum payout for that month isn't met? And yes, as I said in the presentation, there are no gotchas. And so if you make less than the $10 to get your deposit directly, that money you've earned will roll over to the next month. Larry's got the question. Everybody's got Walter. When do the checks start coming in? So I'll let you go and address that. I could, but I'll let you.
Absolutely. Our goal is to pay you out every 30 days, right? So over a 30-day calendar month, you get paid the 15th of the next month, every single month. That is the goal. Or even, I shouldn't even say this, but our goal is to even understand, can we pay faster? As multiple versions of this app continue to grow and our team gets bigger, we understand, and Chuck, I always tell Chuck this, our whole business relies on paying you, the user and the affiliate, and paying you on time, and also paying you large amounts of money for those who are working really hard. Can we do our better job at paying you faster? Can we move to biweekly or weekly? Things we're working on and thinking about, but we're not there yet. Starting out, we're paying out once a month, generally on the 15th of each month.
So when Larry asked when the checks start coming, let's just do a hypothetical. If we're able to launch the app the middle of June, which would be about the earliest, when would somebody get their first check at that point? And how do you see that working out, Walter?
So let's say in the scenario middle of June, they will get paid July 15th. Everyone will get paid July 15th. So the first 30 days, we'll have that data on board. We can pay out July 15th.
Now let's be real clear. That would be a partial payment because it's a partial month.
Partial payment, partial month. So you can jump in the app as a user and be on board for a couple of days or a few weeks. Again, most likely you're not going to hit that minimum, so that will roll over to the next month as well.
So we are talking about a user at that point. Now, as far as an affiliate and those dollars, that does require a full month of data, correct?
30 days, correct. So if I were to referral Chuck, and he's generally, as a user, he's going to earn $1. For me to actually earn that $1, for him to earn that $1, I have to stay active, or he has to stay active for 30 days. And that's when that will roll on. And this is all being tracked in the affiliate back office, automated.
And when Walter says active, that means keeping your location on always and keeping it on your phone. That's what it means to be an active user.
Correct.
All right, so Larry, I hope that helped. That was a great question. I get asked that a lot, so thank you for bringing that up. What's the difference between the replicated website and the registration link? Ryan, that's a great question. The replicated website is what Walter showed you earlier, and it's not been unveiled. It's not live yet. It'll go live hopefully by Monday of next week. So what I'm teaching all the people that I'm working with is, for the time being, all we're basically doing is pre-building our affiliate team. So go ahead and use the replicated link to register new affiliates, because that way they don't get confused with pre-registering for the app and all that. They go right, if you use that second link in your back office, they'll just go right to become an affiliate, and there's been hardly any problems whatsoever with doing that. So that's the difference between the two links. One takes you to the website, one takes you just through the registration process to become a new affiliate. Great question. All right, if you are anti-Facebook, or you've been kicked out of Facebook or whatever, and you're trying to still get some of this information, get with the leader of your team, and they will have this information. They'll have the videos. They'll be able to send it to you separately from the Facebook group. But for the masses, everything you need is going to be in our team Facebook group, administered by the awesome Danny. Just getting some things in here. Oh, here's a good question. I've not seen this one before. After the 1 year, will it be $9.95 thereafter, or will we be grandfathered in? How do you see that working, Walter?
The monthly fee?
Yes, the monthly fee. All of us that came in at the $9.95, will we be grandfathered at $9.95 a month when it starts up again after our 12-month suspension?
I like that question. I think right now the answer is yes for the 1,300 people or so. I think that's a pretty good idea, but we will confirm that. I don't want to say definitively, but I do think that's a pretty good idea. To basically, over time, if the monthly would increase for those who are affiliates now, their monthly never increases. Yeah, that is something that I like a lot.
All right, well, I'll hold your feet to the fire on that one, my friend. We'll talk later, but that's a good idea. Thank you.
I know you will.
Thank you for sharing that. Okay, is the company pushing advertising to a person's email or phone? Oh, that's a good question.
No,
it's from Joyce.
No, we're not. Yeah, we're not an advertising company at all. So right now, with the data we monetize, you're not going to get ads from Tapestry or anything like that. It's not our business model. It's purely in the background. But it is a great question.
Another good question. Someone, who is this? All I see is RI. I don't see the name here, but I have interest from people outside the US. What does the international expansion look like? And what are we doing with potential affiliates outside the United States before the app's live in their country?
Sure. So we are definitely launching the United States only. Our goal is by early September is to launch in Canada, and then we'll look at Western Europe for the fall. And I would also throw in any other English-speaking geo, New Zealand, Australia. So not really doing translation into Spanish or French or German until Q1 of next year. So just to recap there, Canada, September, by the fall, we'll be live in every English-speaking geo. So that is the most important thing. And the reason for that is you have to translate the app, the language, but also the aspect of the map. And there's an economic model that we have built into the app where we understand that we can pay you as a US consumer. We know the value of that data. We have a lifetime value of that data, et cetera, and we have buyers for it. And you have to do the same thing in every additional geo. And so that's what we're working on now. But as an affiliate, we are having international affiliates sign up now, but the key thing is those affiliates should be getting users for the United States and not getting users within their own country.
All right, hey, these are really great questions. I want to congratulate all of you for these great questions today, seriously. Monica Young asked, are you hiring?
Are we hiring? We are hiring, yes, we are always hiring. I think the key thing we're hiring right now is we'll be hiring customer support. Yeah, so our experience is monetizing data. We've been doing it for a long time, primarily B2B, right? So now we're jumping into the B2C space, and clearly we understand the needs of people for talking to somebody on the phone, change their email, change their username, change their password, can't get access to their account. All of that could be solved with just a phone call. So we will be hiring customer support right away.
Monica, that's funny that you said. I was driving home with my wife Diane today from Chicago from our launch meeting last night, and there was a truck in front of me that said business booming, hiring now. And I said, that's what I'm gonna put on my car. It's gonna say business booming, affiliates needed. Give away our app get paid, and then the word well. So I don't suggest you worry about a job. I suggest you become an affiliate and make some money with us. It's gonna be fun. So got a question here from young man. Question I run into quite often when sharing the app with people: who's getting the data we are selling away, and who are we selling it to? You addressed this earlier, Walter, but I think it's a question that comes up a lot because the only objection we got in the beginning, and our belief level has gotten so big now, people don't even ask anymore, really. But that's a real concern for people, is the privacy and the data. Can you?
Yes.
I know you hit on it before, but could you do it again for David?
Yeah. So I know that we state this, that your data is being monetized and it's already being monetized, but we clearly understand your privacy is utmost of importance, and we take that seriously. So some of our engineers are actually on this call today. I won't put them on the spot and make them talk. They would be mad at me. However, I think the key thing is we are making that data very secure. Where does the data actually go? It's an analytics play. So our clients are primarily hedge funds, large retail analytic companies that are looking at the macro understanding of the United States, right? When I said Costco, they're looking at all the Costcos in the United States, not just the one in your local area, to see how Costco is actually performing week over week, month over month. Why, you may ask? Well, Costco's got a large competitor. It's Amazon.com, or it's Overstock, or it's Wayfair, or Hayneedle.com. You constantly want to understand how these companies are doing. And our data as a Tapestry, your data as being an affiliate and a user of Tapestry, is like helping all of us understand that. And when we create those insights, that's made public to you. And obviously we monetize that event as well. So that's primarily where it's going, anonymously. It's not Brett, it's not Brenda, it's not Chuck, it's not Walter or Mark. It is anonymous ID that when they're in Costco. If it's individualized, it really has no value. What has value is a cohort of individuals going into a location. And that's the part we're looking to monetize. And that's the part we have been monetizing for many years now.
Very good. Thank you for saying that again. That's really important to people. A couple questions around the same topic here. Just to be sure, how do I send my link and my video to prospects? That's from Alan Thomas. Basically what I do, and get with the person that is your leader, because every leader might be doing it a little bit differently, whatever works for you. But I like to generate some interest first and foremost. I don't just send somebody some spam or blind. So I generate some interest, basically get the permission to send them the 1-minute video. I send them the 1-minute video, and then I follow up to make sure they actually watch the 1-minute video. And people think I'm crazy, but I may text somebody 5, 6, 7 times to make sure they watch that video. I'm not going further in the process until I know they watched the 1-minute video. Very rarely is someone not interested at that point. I then actually sent them a presentation Walter did here in St. Louis back in March, before we actually started the pre-launch. He did about an hour-long talk, and my son Jeff did some editing. We edited it down to about 11 minutes, and it's just a phenomenal overview from a technical standpoint. Literally, when people see that, they're asking me, how do I get started? But if they don't ask that, then I'll show them how we make the money. I'll send them either a recording like the one we just did earlier at the beginning of this presentation, where Walter shares the tech, I share the affiliate program, or there's another presentation out there where I'm just sharing how the money's made. But those are the steps I go through when I'm working with prospects. And then the last piece is I send them my replicated link, my site, and that's in your back office. If you go there, there'll be 2 links over there. In your, the top one's the website. I skip over that one. I go down to the replicated website, because by now there are no questions. They're ready to get started. And so I'm just sending that link to sign up as an affiliate. So that's what I do. Again, get back with the person who invited you, and get to the leader that's actually building the team and knows what they're doing. I know Danny Walker has a little bit of a different system she's using, and her team are tearing this up. So, get with the leaders you're gonna be working with on a daily basis and do it the way they do it. The more you duplicate that system, the faster you and your team will grow. Rick asked, just curious, how many super affiliates and affiliates are we up to? This past Sunday, we hit 1,000. And where are we at today, Diane?
48.
Where are we at today?
As far as the number.
It's over 1,300, Rick, active affiliates right now. So we've grown 300 since Sunday. We had, bank on those sheets. We had 47 this morning. Beth Carbo was the 47th. And that was also Mike Carbo's 4th personally enrolled super affiliate. I'll talk to you more about that in a minute, why that's important. And then Tom Sweeney, a personal friend of mine, just became a super affiliate. So he's our 48th. And I think there's a couple more out there. I just got back from Chicago. I haven't had a chance to check. I'll be posting on our Facebook group, but we probably got 50 right now, but 48, 100% for sure.
Congrats, Tom.
Yeah, for sure. Tom Sweeney. Woo-hoo. Now you can play
I see
golf
Puerto
again.
Rico as a question. Yeah, we will be live in Puerto Rico. Yeah, these are US citizens. Absolutely.
Let me explain something real quick. We've talked about this many times before, but the reason we keep track of how many personal super affiliates you've enrolled, and the reason I mentioned Mike has 4 now, is because once you have 10 personally enrolled super affiliates, that's really special. That means you're building a solid business. And so we are rewarding people that get 10 super affiliates personally enrolled by giving them some equity in the company. Now, not everybody does it, and not forever, but the first 50 that get 10 personal super affiliates will get 1/50th of 1% equity in Tapestry, which is extremely valuable and growing in value all the time. Now, we are thinking about adding a little disclaimer there that you have to have a certain number of users. We don't want somebody going in and, rigging the system and just buying a bunch of stuff. And, it's for people who are seriously building a business. And so we're not looking for people to game the system. It's just an incentive to help you build a solid foundation. If you personally go out there and have 10 personally enrolled super affiliates, one of the things Danny Walker is going to be teaching everybody, and I've got Walter to help with this too, is how for you to get at least 100 installs of the free app. I'll let you do your own math, but if you have 10 personally enrolled super affiliates, that means you have 10 yourself or more, but 10 that have 10. So that's 100 on your second level there. 100 affiliates on your second level. And you're getting a 50% match on that. You do the math. If those 100 people, those 100 affiliates on your second level, each give away 100 apps, that's 10,000 apps. You can do the math yourself, but your 50% match gets pretty exciting, wouldn't you say? All right, so that is an opportunity to earn equity in Tapestry. Again, we're looking at a qualifier for the number of apps that your team has to give away, because again, we don't want somebody gaming the system to get a little piece of equity. We want to reward people that are legitimately building the business properly. And Walter, again, I keep saying thank you, but thank you for making that available to those that help us build this from the get-go. That's just awesome. Thank you.
And it makes sense, right? You guys are helping us build this company, and you should definitely get a piece of the upside. So we're excited about that. Airplane mode, I see that question. I want to address that really question. If you go in airplane mode, we will not get access to the data. And that's a great question. So if you're on an airplane, are you literally in on airplane mode? Or even if something like night mode, for example, at night, generally that will put apps to sleep, and that's okay. If you're sleeping, you don't need access to the data. That's not that big of a deal. But airplane mode will definitely kill our access.
If they turn airplane mode back off, though, it starts working again, correct? Or okay.
Correct. Yep.
Because I was just on a plane for 4 hours, so I want to make sure it's still going to work when I get off the plane.
It's 4 hours of data we lost, Danny.
We got about 10 more minutes assigned. We got a lot more questions. So we keep going through these. See if we get them. Danny, real quick before I go on, one or two of your biggest takeaways from the last night's meeting the team.
Coders love to speak in code. They were really awesome. A great group of people. I was impressed. I told my husband they weren't this. No offense, Walter, but in my mind, I've always thought of like coders behind the computer as somewhat geeky and not really personable. And they were extremely personable, very forthcoming with answers. Every time they would say MVP or DBS or whatever all these acronyms were, and I would stop them and say, what does that mean? They were happy to explain. But on the company side, on the affiliate side, this head start that we all have because we're here today, if you're even curious at all, don't take it for granted. Plug yourself into the systems and the things that we've created, as little as they may be. The Tapestry affiliate group, Going into the guides in that menu, you can access all the recordings of these videos, the FAQ video, the Q&A video, where these questions and many others are answered. Get the information you need so you feel confident enough to share it with people right now, because the time, that window, that door is closing as the app goes live, for people to take the opportunity to become an affiliate for a year for $10. So I think that really hit home with me last night as we're going through the process of getting this app approved and going live. And then also just the opportunity globally as we expand with a free app that gives people, puts money in people's pocket. I think it's going to be hard to hold the herds back.
Yeah.
Charbro, thank you for, I see it's a direct message, but thank you for correcting me. I definitely want to have your name corrected. Congratulations, Beth. That's a phenomenal achievement. Congratulations. A good question from Don Brown. He says, if an affiliate were to quit, what happens to the people they brought in? Basically, those people that they brought in would be on whatever level they are for you already. So if some of you personally enrolled decide they wanted to quit for whatever reason, they can quit anytime they want. They can quit paying their $9.95 anytime they want. Obviously, that won't be a problem for a year for any of us, but down the road, they can quit anytime they want. And then the people that they brought in would be the users on your second level. You would still get paid on them. You obviously would not get a 50% match on that inactive affiliate, because that inactive affiliate would not be getting paid. All right, one last question here, I think, and then we'll wrap this up. There's two things going on here. There are super affiliates, and we're up to 48. I think we may even have 50 right now. I got to go check. I haven't had a chance yet. We got at least 48. Congratulations, Tom Sweeney, on being number 48. Those are super affiliates. The equity is completely different. The equity, it's 1% of the company divided by the first 50 that personally enroll 10 super affiliates. So as you can tell, we've only got 48 super affiliates in the whole company. And so there's a great opportunity for all of you to have 10 personally enrolled super affiliates and get a piece of equity. So hope that answers that. Walter, any final thoughts? Great questions, everybody. You made this a very interesting
Great questions.
call, so thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. So right now we are in ready, set, wait. So we've submitted. We're waiting to get feedback. And as soon as we get that feedback and go live, we will let you know. We're launching invite only, meaning no one can download Tapestry unless they have one of your invite codes. So it's giving all the power to you guys. We're doing that for 30 days. After that, we remove it. We allow any consumer from the app stores or social media on YouTube to download the app. So we're pretty excited, and thank you guys all for being here.
Yeah, thank you everyone for sticking around for the Q&A. If you've got further questions, get back with the person who invited you. They will be able to get with one of us and has the answers if they don't, because a lot of people are just getting started, just learning, but the tools are there for you. So God bless you. We'll be back next Monday night. Oh, and by the way, we'll be back next Friday with one of these, but on Monday nights, Danny Walker, and last week she had a phenomenal guest, Stephanie, did the training. But on Monday nights, we have a social media training to help you accomplish two things. Number one, how to get 100 installs, how to get 100 users. Number two, how to become a super affiliate. Those are the two things we want you to achieve for your success. So God bless you. Have a great weekend, everybody. And records are being set. Why not you?
Thank you.